Well, ladies and gentlemen, I am back. Oh, man, I have a feeling everything we did was missed. And yeah, now it shows we're live. Motherfuck. Um, so you probably missed the beginning of the show because I had to restart. Just give me a second to share this link out. There we go. Okay, so everything I had planned kind of went to shit here. So, ladies and gentlemen, let me explain what happened. My PS5 showed we were live. My YouTube showed we were not live. I reset it. I figured, okay, I'll go through what the opening was supposed to be. So I'm going to have to explain what happened to you. Off camera, I guess, Bill Haight wants to open the show with a promo. Mordecai and Sin came out, beat the snot out of their leader. I guess no longer associated with the vicious circle. Left the world champion in a pool of his own blood. And we have him in medical right now. Our doctor's checking him out, see if he will be able to compete in our main event. Ladies and gentlemen, the main event is to be a unification match. Sourfang Bloodyard defending his world title against Bill Haight's world title, unifying them both at the outcome of this match in an ambulance match. And quite frankly, if Bill Haight is able to compete, I have a feeling we will be using that ambulance after all. Stabatha will be unifying either title with either. I'm sorry, I'm flustered here. Well, you better be making sure that there's no fuckery tonight. So, Stabatha is the Underground World Champion. Cotton Candy, the Wasteland Champion. And I got to say, both of them have shown what champions they are. They have been defending. They have been reigning over the women's divisions on both rosters. But now we are unifying the shows, and we don't need all this gold wrapped around their waists. So, Stabatha, Cotton Candy, Extreme Rules. Let's see where it goes. Oh, there will be consequences, let me tell you. Scuzz will be going one-on-one with Wolf Tier Gaviste for a #1 contendership. Whoever walks away your world champion will have to look at one of these men in the end. Alexa Weiss challenges Meanie Bloodyard for not one of her titles, but both. The Second Circle Championship as well as the Pillar to Post Championship title. Those two titles being unified. Slate Giddy defending his title, the Pillar to Post title. The Seventh Circle of Hell champion in Cowboy John will be defending his title. Pope will be defending his Steel City title. And the final contestant here, or warrior, gladiator, whatever you want to call him, Killshot, Mason Storm, is a #1 contender to one of these titles, so he's thrown in the mix. This is a fatal four-way elimination match. 6-woman tag for the World Tag Team Championships. Emma and Bella gonna defend their titles, the Blackhearts, against the Foundations, Alana Wu and Diana, as well as the Bloodyards, Zoe and Emily Doom. Don't push your luck. You're still a god. Okay. And then our first match, returning to the ring, Wild-Eyed Yeti Bloodyard will be taking on Max Rampage in a one-on-one Extreme Rules. Let's get down to business, folks. I got to say, the outcome, the start of the show, absolutely wild. I'm sorry it did not broadcast. There is nothing I can do about it. Technology's a bitch, especially when you're in the wasteland. Bill Haight, I can say, was covered in blood. and so is the mat and the floor around the ring. A hell of a way to start the show, and then having technical difficulties as well just ruins the atmosphere. Let's get it back. Ladies and gentlemen, making his way down to ringside, and what in the world? Ladies and gentlemen, the leader of the Bloodyard crew. He hails from the underground. Oh, my God. Okay, I'm sorry. These are my notes. He is the real ruler of the Wasteland, undefeated ruler. He is Yeti Bloodyard. What the hell am I looking at here? Ladies and gentlemen, today was the last day I post a link or any updates on Skype. I know they're moving to Teams. I'm not going to Teams. If you want to be involved, or if you want to follow and participate with what we are doing here in the RWO and Pillar to Post, you're going to have to get me on Discord. You can find me at Pillar to Post. Yes, he claims to be the last true emperor. And thank God the underground pays for his pyrotechnics. You know, it hates me to admit, Yeti Bloodyard truly never lost the Ruler of the Wasteland title. Now, I get it. He got bored his first go-around. He walked off and didn't care about being champion. I get that. His second reign kind of fell on me. I forgot he was champion. And essentially stripped him of the title I forgot he had. So you could say he got bored his first reign and walked away, and I got bored the second reign, and I just stripped him of his rulership. So that's on me. Yeti Bloodyard, just that goddamn forgettable, let me tell you. And now, ladies and gentlemen, a man wandering the dunes on his own these days. He is Max Rampage. Tough as nails. A whole lot of grit in his teeth. And when I say grit, I mean sand. That guy chews on gravel like on a daily basis. Now, I have never accepted custody of that potbelly pig, and I told you, I explicitly warned you, and he better stay off the show today. Consequences and repercussions, brother, let me tell you. Shout out to Fred Starr there. He's going through some personal issues out there. Big hi to him, and my condolences as well. Stay strong, brother. If you ever need to talk, make sure you reach out to your friends here. You know, me and Yeti always willing to lend an ear to you, brother. But Yeti's starting off strong, going straight to work on the brain pan of Max Rampage. The ground and pound is upon Rampage, and I'm waiting to see the Rampage. I'm waiting to see the ferocity and the determination of this one-man wrecking machine tear it up against the one true ruler here in the RWO. Taking it back to basics, folks. It is not about evolution. Oh, no. We're going to devolve into chaos around here. And Yeti going to show some chaos now, breaking out the tables. It went from fun and games into, well, a torture chamber. Oh, yeah, never mind. He got bored. Forget about it. Hanging him out to dry on the barricade. Have no doubt Yeti's capabilities inside that ring. But you got the determination and grit of Max Rampage coming through, ready to throw down with a man that stands 7 feet tall, 440 pounds. Sledgehammer in hands. Oh, come on, you had the opportunity. The anal hammer of doom has not been used in how long, folks? Cover! We got the one, and only a one. Cowboy John in the house. Howdy, brother. Big face crusher there by Rampage off the ropes. Big warrior splash. Hope you're doing good, brother. Massive clothesline now in the corner, taking the 7-foot monster off his feet. Yeti Bloodyard not looking for all the games and shenanigans he usually does in a match today. Oh, you gotta be around for the cover. Knee to the temple here, turning Yeti inside out as Rampage goes back to the outside. Outlaw John gonna be in action today in a fatal 4-way elimination unification match. And you don't come at Yeti with the stick. He thinks it's a giant dildo, and we will use it to his full abilities inside that ring. Sidestep there from both men. Both men tripping over their own damn feet. Yeti still getting the advantage here, tossing Max Rampage back inside the ring. And for all his shenanigans, I do have to say Yeti is perhaps one of the strongest sumbitches you will come across in the wasteland. Most might forget he retired Mordred Nightwalker way back in the day. He has had excellent matches against fellas like Olmar Wolf, against the Angry Viking, against almost every single competitor here in the RWO. This man has battled, and he still stands tall. Will he be standing tall after the end of this match? We're going to find that out here as he faces Max Rampage. And the bitch slapping going down. Irish whip now. Rampage scooped up and power slam. See, at this point, is there a sense going to the outside? You just break a neck and let it be. Vicious clothesline once again here by Yeti Bloodyard, setting him up. Could it be? Is it time? Indeed it is. But he blocked it. He covered his face. The dumpster juice did not get in his eyes. I say, Pete from the Savior. Yes, you defeated the Savior for us. I appreciate it, brother. I give you full credit for what you've done here in the RWO. But I'm sorry, bro. I forgot you were champion. I forgot you were the ruler. You walked away the first time. I walked away the second. Trying to knock Yeti out now with that trash can. Off the ropes once again. Big warrior splash once again by Max Rampage. Really trying to weaken the ribs here of Yeti Bloodyard. There's the boot. Could it be? The spiral bomb. Is it enough? We got the one. The two. It is over. His comeback match falling short in Yeti Bloodyard. I think he claims there was a banana peel. Yes, he's at the announce booth yelling at me. There was a banana peel. He slipped. It doesn't count, says Yeti Bloodyard. But ladies and gentlemen, the record books will read the winner of this match, Max Rampage. Now, does Yeti ever lose in his eyes? That's the question. I don't know what's going on here. Yeti's furious, though, kicking the barricade as he exited ringside, just completely full of piss and vinegar. And I get it. We all got egos. We like being stroked. And he just got stroked the wrong way. But ladies and gentlemen, title match here. Tag team championship titles on the line. I can't help it if you slipped on banana peel. Okay? Although I don't know where the banana peel came from. Well, ladies and gentlemen, this is a tag team elimination match. Introducing first, your world tag team champions here of the RWO. They are Bella Blackheart, Emma Cross. They are the Bad Girls, members of the Vicious Circle. Now, I am getting told here by officials in the back they had to free the rest of Vicious Circle from their locker room. Someone had nailed and screwed the door shut on the rest of the crew. David Ruin was found laid out in the parking area of the building. Sin and Mordecai, I don't know how long have been planning this, but it seemed to work to their benefit here tonight. Will it cost Bill Haight the title? Well, the champions ready for their next victims, opponents. I want to thank everyone who has been joining me here today. Make sure you hit that thumbs up if you're enjoying the show. Introducing next, representing the foundation, ladies and gentlemen, Diana, former world champion, and Alana Wu. We haven't seen much of Alana Wu, actually, in a long time, but you never know what the foundation's up to. When they disappear, there is a reason for it. Now, back in the day, we had reports that they were hunting mutants down here in the wasteland, storing them in the in some undisclosed location, testing these mutants of the wasteland. Let's see how they fare tonight in action against the likes of the Bad Girls. The last time the Bad Girls defend their titles in a triple threat, they walked away the champions still. It's been a long time since those women have been defeated at all. Next episode, yes, Yeti already cursing me out and threatening me that the Slaughterhouse will come in to get me, but Slaughterhouse will be in action next episode. I will be updating you on when the next episode will take place. We're going live Saturday here, 4 p.m. Eastern Time. Let's see when we go live next episode. I will, like I said, update you in Discord. Oh, geez. They had leashes before, but ladies and gentlemen, former tag team champions here of the RWO, the Suicide Club, Emily and Zoe Doom. as members of the Bloodyard crew and Bloodyard family. Let me tell you, a lot of inbreeding in that clan. It's just a guess. That's all I'm saying. Doesn't necessarily have to be my guess. It's just a guess. How's everyone's weather out there doing? We've got a little bit wet today. Here we go, Zoe Duke working over Bella Blackheart. Emily on the other side working over Emma. Diana from behind scoops her up. The old scoop.